Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the North American Fantasy ARCA Series. Here we are, Season 1, round number 8. We're here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway, and some of you may know it as Gateway. That's the old name for it. And the guys, they're wrapping up practice here, and so we're getting ready to get things going here in just a few minutes. And we want to thank you, as always, for tuning in to Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe so you'll know the next time we go live. And it's a beautiful day out here today, and 78-degree air temperature, winds 2 miles an hour. At track temperatures, very comfortable 83 degrees. Let's go ahead and head on down to the track here and take a look at what's going on down there. See, that looks like that's Josh Klinger, currently 8th fastest there with that 35.318. There's a Team Machine of Patrick Hernandez. He's 4th quickest at the moment. Looks like we're at about 6 minutes, right about 6 minutes to go before practice is done here. See right in front of Patrick, that's the 7 machine of Andrew Brown, 16th fastest at the moment. It's a little smaller field today, 16, 17 cars, and but you know what that means, folks. There may be a chance, maybe fewer cautions, and you know I love those green flag pit stops, and that's where things can really get a little dicey there, and you really got to go the distance. Of course, Gateway is kind of an unusual track, as you notice from the layout. You know, the turns 1 and 2 are a lot tighter than turns 3 and 4, so there's a little bit of a compromise in the setup to accommodate from both ends. Also, coming out of turn 2, you know, in different types of cars, I don't know how it affects these cars, but I know my experience is more with open wheel cars. There's a nasty little bump coming out of 2, and if you hit it wrong, you're going to find yourself in the wall. So we're going to see how these guys deal with it today. Okay, there's Casey Marshall, and she is currently 7th fastest. And I believe Casey maybe the lone woman driver here in the league. And of course, nowadays we're celebrating diversity in motorsports. You know, just great to see her out there, you know, mixing it up with the guys. And you know, she's always having a good run out there. Try to stay out of trouble. Maybe more chance of her doing that today with a slightly smaller field. Be more racing for everybody. There's 8.8 machine Aaron Tribble, currently 5th fastest at the moment. You know, and as the clock winds down, we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at the point standings here. Now these are showing the top 10 here. Josh Bearden, he's in the lead with 3:39 ahead of Patrick Hernandez. Nate Lynch there in 3rd position. Sam Barnes, he's moved up 1 position into 4th place. Kyle Hall, he moved up 4 positions into a tie with Aaron Tribble for 5th place there. They're knotted up at 188 apiece. Aaron did drop 1 position. And Dennis Weeks, he's also up 3 places. Colton Sanders, he remains 8th position. 2 newcomers to the top 10, Josh Warner and Jerry Hutchison in 9th and 10th respectively. I believe that they're going to have their lone qualifying once the countdown clock counts down to 0, and you know there'll be multiple cars on track at the same time, but we can only see one at a time. So we'll lock on some guys as soon as we catch up to them, and right as we're waiting for that to happen, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll see you back here for qualifying. right, we're back here at the Gateway, also known as, and, you know, I have to look at that new name. I'm still getting used to that new name there, the Worldwide Technology Raceway. And the clock's winding up here, getting ready for qualifying. Just about 30 seconds ago. Oh, somebody's spinning there. Who is that? Josh Klinger? Looks like maybe spinning out of the exit, the pit road there. There's Rocky Tittle. He's coming in now. Looks like he's ninth fastest at the moment. That 35.387. Bringing it on in now, getting ready to get ready for qualifying. And of course, it is a fixed setup league. Everybody has the same setup. Damage course is turned on, and everybody has one fast repair. That they'll obviously try to hold on to that as long as they possibly can, and because it's a long race, and definitely don't want to use that anytime soon if you can help it. Okay, the server is rolling over to qualifying here. So we're going to wait for some guys to come out on track. Let's see who we see. There's Patrick. I think that's Patrick Hernandez. Yes, it is. Patrick's heading on out to start his timed runs. Comes now to take the green flag for his timed run. Making its way through turns 3 and 4. Well, let's see what Patrick comes away with here as he crosses the line. And put him on the pole, 34.949. And you'll see if he can improve on that. He actually has gotten bumped. Looks like Josh Bearden, he's just bumped Hernandez there with that 34.760. Let's see, some other guys are on track. Dennis Weeks, he's third fastest at the moment. There's Casey Marshall. She's fifth fastest. That 36.428. About to cross the line here. Let's see what she gets this time. And she got bumped to seventh. Then for an instant, she was up to sixth, but then got bumped again. She did improve her time, though, 35.802. Good run for Casey there. There's Sam Barnes. He's currently fifth fastest. See if he improves on that. He got bumped to sixth. Let's see if he can get back up to fifth. Now, he's still sixth, and unfortunately did not improve his time. That second lap being a 35.449. Let's see. There's Andrew Brown. He looked like he's done. He's eighth fastest. 35.6 flat there for Andrew. Cole Grimes looked like he's done. He's just coming into the pits there. His fourth fastest, a 35.103. Let's see, there's Josh Warner just coming to the line now, trying to improve on that 11th place position. Move him up to ninth there with a 35.676. Good improvement there for Josh Warner. There's Michael Chappelle. He's now in 11th position with a 35.737. And there's the 88er Aaron Tribble. Looks like he's just coming out of pit road there, starting a little late there. He's only going to have about a minute. Now we're at less than a minute to go in qualifying. Tribble needs to get up to speed quickly. Making his way out of turn 4. Here he comes to take the line to start his first time lap. Turns 1 and 2 a little tricky, and he had to grab it there. Managed to hold on. Of course, that really compromised his lap for sure. He'll just have to make do with what he's got there, and I don't even think he's going to have time to create to have a second timed run. So he's going to have to live with whatever he gets here. Comes out of 4. As he comes to the line, let's see what he comes away with here. And that was good enough for 9th fastest with that 35.668, and checkered flag is out, so that is it for Aaron Tribble. We might have waited just a little bit too late to get going there. Now the cars are getting ready to come out on grid up behind the pace truck here. You can see them starting to come on the track now. As the guys are starting to come out, let's go ahead and take a look at your starting lineup here. On the pole, we have Josh Bearden starting second, Patrick Hernandez, followed by Dennis Weeks. Cole Grimes is 4th, Josh Klinger 5th position, Sam Barnes starting in 6th spot, Rocky Tittle in 7th. 8th, we have Andrew Brown. Aaron Tribble is 9th, and Josh Warner rounds out the top 10. And 11th position, we have Kyle Hall. 12th is Michael Chappelle. 13th, we have Casey Marshall. 14th, we have Marty Roberts. Don Reedy, 15th position. Ken DePlance Jr., 16th. 17th, we have Lawrence Noel. Elijah Ennis, 18th. And starting shotgun in the field will be the number 19 of Alfred Vasseur, starting in 19th. And we're waiting for the pace truck to take the guys out, get them going here. Gentlemen are ready to go, and we're rolling off. Josh Bearden leads the field away. 160 laps in store for us this afternoon. Making their way down the backstretch here. And they're your 2 championship leaders right there, Bearden and Hernandez, starting 1st and 2nd. Pace truck's coming in, waiting for that green flag. Green flag is in the air, and we are racing here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Bearden already trying to get a good jump on Hernandez here. Whoa, Hernandez going, got a little sideways. And wow, he actually managed to hold on to 2nd place. I tell you, Grimes is right there. Not Grimes, but Donald Weeks. Dennis Weeks, and he did manage to get by the 2 car. And we saw Aaron Tribble, he almost lost it in qualifying. Boy, the handling might be a little slick out there today for the guys. And now it's Dennis Weeks' turn. He's taking that high line. He almost had to get out of it, and Hernandez is able to drive back under him. Boy, who's going to come out on the end of this battle on top? Hernandez down into 3 and 4, taking that inside line, trying to get those tires up to temperature. He battles back and takes back that second spot.
You will have a caution.
Oh, we do have a caution. Caution here on lap number 3. Looks like it was, it might have involved Rocky Tittle. Let's see. There's Rocky, and looks like, who is that there? That's the 99 of Michael Chappelle as well. Oh, boy, that 99 car is tore up. Yeah, he's definitely going to have to use a fast repair there. Let's go back and look at the replay here real quick and see what we can see. There's Tittle. There's the 33 of Rocky Tittle. And he's making his way, looks like he's making his way through turns 3 and 4. And looks like I'm wondering if the back end got away from him. Here he comes out of 4. Yep, the car started to get away from him, and he's trying to correct. And there's the 88 of Tribble. He manages to get by. And there's the 87, Kyle Hall. He's going to get by. There's 7, the guy that's going low. And he's got it locked down on the top part of the track there. Not sure where the 99. Oh, there's a 99. And wow, man, you would have thought he would have went low to avoid that. And he just rammed right into the 33. And the 56 got a little piece of the 99 as well. Oh, and okay, and there's the 40. Elijah Ennis, I believe that is, and he got a little piece of the 33 as well. Oh, boy. Bad news for both the 99 and the 33 there. Let's take it live here. Here they come down on pit road. You know these guys are going to be using their fast repair. There's Elijah Ennis. He's in. There's DePlanch. He's coming in. He's followed by Rocky Tittle. Michael Chappelle, he's already used his fast repair. He definitely had to get that 99 car going once again. I'm pretty sure we'll see Rocky Tittle use his as well. I'm sure he'd hate to have to use that right here on lap 5. And there he is, all brand new. Going to go ahead and put 4 fresh Goodyears on that 33 machine and get back out there. DePlanch, he's just finishing getting his tire stop. Okay, Tittle's down and away. He had a 15.3 second stop. DePlanch, he's on his way out. His was 18.9 seconds. Elijah Ennis, he's on his way out. He was in there for a while. He had a 45-second pit stop. The number in those brackets, that's the amount of time they were in their pit stall. And 76.367, that's their pit stop delta. That's the entire time that they were on pit road from where they entered and then the exit pit road. That shows you the entire time that he was there. So Josh Beard, he continues. He's still your leader here. He's followed by Patrick Hernandez, Dennis Weeks there in 3rd. Cole Grimes in that 4 machine in the 4th spot, followed by the number 22 Sam Barnes rounds out your top 5. And then they're followed by the 17 of Josh Klinger. Now I wonder what's going on with Klinger. He's just probably just moving up just a little bit. There's 88 Aaron Tribble, managed to avoid that calamity. And also the 87 of Kyle Hall. Andrew Brown is 9th. And rounding out the top 10 is Josh Warner in the 8 machine. There's Casey Marshall. She's 11th spot. I think that's just her paint job. I'm about to say that she has some damage on the car, but I think that's just her paint scheme there. Alfred Brasseur in 12th spot. There's Marty Roberts, 56 machine in 13th. 14th, we have Lawrence Knoll. And there's a 00 on the inside there. That's Don Reedy. followed by the 33 Rocky Tittle. Got that 33 car put back together and rolling once again, followed by the 45 of Ken DePlanch. And there's Elijah Ennis just now making his way out of pit road. Apparently, it looked like he came in a second time. There were several people who did not stop at all. Let's see, Rocky Tittle, Ken DePlanch, Elijah Ennis came in twice, and Michael Chappelle. They're the only ones who actually stopped. Elijah Ennis stopped 2 times. He might have came back in to, well, I don't know I don't know if he got tires the first time around and decided to come back in and maybe top off fuel or something. Looks like, I believe the lights are out on the pace truck, so we will be going green this time around. It'll be lap 8 on the restart. The pace truck shoots in the pit road. We got the green flag and we're racing once again here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Here they are again. Hernandez right there, trying to take it to the 6th machine of Josh Bearden. The guys already, everybody's starting to get spaced out a little bit behind them. Dennis Weeks not quite as close to the 2 machines this time as he was before. They're stacking up behind him a little bit. There's Kyle Hall. He's currently running in the 5th spot. He's trying to chase down Cole Grimes there, who's running 4th in the red number 4 car. A little further back, there's Sam Barnes in the 7th position. He's followed by Alfred Vasseur in that 19 machine. There's Casey Marshall. She moved up from 11th to 10th spot, now at the end of the top 10 there. She's working on catching Josh Warner there in front of her. The sun's starting to set here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. It's not being too much of a problem for the drivers. See how much more narrower. Oh, and there's Rocky Tittle. He makes a pass on the outside, or trying to anyway. Casey Marshall's trying to battle back. Josh Klinger right behind them. I believe that who's that? Elijah Ennis on the outside in the 40 car. He's also right there as well. Boy, that's some tight racing right there. Got to be careful how you put the power down coming out of turn 4. And now they race down to 1. And boy, this is a tricky little. I personally enjoy turns 3 and 4 more than 1 and 2. I tell you that much. You really got to get it right. Trying to see if he can get some room. He does get a little bit of room to get past Marshall. And now seeing if he can get past Rocky Tittle here, going through turns 3 and 4. Drag race down the front stretch here. Oh, got a little close there. Might have had to get out of it just a little bit. Tittle, he's running, takes that really high line. Meanwhile, a little further up here, there's Kyle Hall, and he's comfortably in 7th spot there, and he's got a little bit of action going on in front of him there between Grimes, Tribble, and Vasseur. 4 car. He's fighting hard to hold on to that 4th spot. Aaron Tribble's all over him. Oh, he might be making a move down the backstretch here. Got a lot of momentum coming off of 2. I think he may have him as they go into turn 3 here. Now he's got to deal with Alfred Vasseur. Now to put Aaron Tribble up to the 4th spot now. Josh Bearden, he's almost out to a 2-second lead over Patrick Hernandez. A little bit of a drag race going on here. Alfred Vasseur, he managed to get by the 4 car as well. A lot of great battling going on here. Here at lap 16 of 160 already. Let's look a little further up here. There's a 97 of Dennis Weeks. Oh boy, he's about to trying to make a move on the 2 of Patrick Hernandez. Here they go again. They were battling hard at the very start of the race. Both got a little sideways. Hernandez still holding on. Josh Bearden is able to get away a little bit while these 2 are battling amongst themselves. And that gap was 1.8 back from Bearden, but now it's like 1.7. So even though they're battling hard, they managed to cut in. Now it's back up to 1.8 again. So there's Bearden right in front of Hernandez, and there's Weeks right behind Hernandez. He'd love to be able to get away from that 97 car so he can focus on the 6 machine. And all 3 of them are starting to check out from the rest of the field. We see another cluster of 3 cars back there. Another good battle going on here. This is the one we were watching a little earlier. Alfred Vasseur, Aaron Tribble. The 4 car there, Cole Grimes. We got somebody on pit road. Looks like that's the Plants there. He's coming in. Doesn't look like he has any damage or anything. Might be just coming in for make a green flag pit stop. He may have a little bit of damage. He might have smacked the wall and he overshot his pit stall.
Caution's out.
Oh, and he's in. He's getting tires, and the caution's out as he comes in. And looks like that's involving the 88 of Aaron Tribble. Oh, big pileup. Oh, my goodness. Tribble, Rocky Tittle, Josh Klinger. Boy, I tell you, Josh Klinger, he is a caution magnet. That dude is always getting caught up in something. I feel bad for him, man, I tell you. And he can get right up to the front. And if a caution's going to come out, boy, he's going to catch it. Rocky, boy, he already used his fast repair. He's probably going to be on pit road for a while this time. So let's see. Let's go back here with Aaron and see if we can see what happened here. There's Tribble in the 88 machine. Okay, the 4 got into the 88, got him turned around. And then, let's see, did anybody hit him or he's just sitting there? Oh, there's 33. Wow. I guess he didn't, something must have happened. Let's roll that back just a little bit. Okay, he's sitting there. Where's Rocky at? Let's slow it down here a little bit. And there's the 30. Okay, he must have been, he came into that turn. Looks like he's already a little bit out of control there. You can see him getting a little sideways. So he's trying to recover. And now the car's starting to push up, and he's like, oh no. He did not need that car, and he is along for the ride right now. That's a perfect T-bone. Bam. What can you do? And then, to make matters worse, there goes the 17 that followed him right in there, too. Big pileup for all 3. let's go ahead and take that live here once again. Rocky just having a rough day, and he just pulls it into the grass. And I think he might have decided, you know what, I'm just going to stop. May not be his favorite track. Look, he's towing in. And DePlanch, he did retire his car. Tittle, he's towing in the pit road. And let's see, right now, he's the only one on pit road. Beard, he's picked up the pace truck. Nobody came in the pit road this time around. I might take that back. There's Marty Roberts. He came in, followed by Aaron Tribble. And there's Josh Klinger coming in. A lot of damage for him to fix. There's Lawrence Noel. Klinger, he's looked like the most damaged there. And he may try to not use his fast repair. If it's not required repair, they can tell when they get damaged whether or not it's required repairs. And apparently it's not, so he's just going to try to see if they can fix it. It does take a little while to get around Worldwide Technology Raceway here. So he'll sit there for a little while, and they're knocking that fender down, getting as much work done as possible. The field, they're just now going into turn 3, and he's getting more work done on. I can't see him that clear, and getting more work done on the 17 there. The field now just coming out of turn 4. You can see him just now coming out of the turn. He'll sit there as long as he possibly can before he has to take off. And he done started the engine. And they will time it as late as they possibly can to get as much work done. Probably didn't get it all done. Just have to come back in and get a little bit more done. They got to knock down that hood just a little bit more from the looks of it. You see that hood's knocked up just a little bit on that right front. Meanwhile, there's your, let's see. There's Bearden. There's your leader there. Let's go see if we can get a word with Josh here. We can find him here. Oh, there he is. Hey, Josh, it's Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, what's up, Tony?
Oh, pretty good, man. Boy, it looks a little slick out there, guys.
Yeah, you'll have to give me a second. I'm drinking a swig of friggin' iced tea right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little slick coming off of 4. You got to really feather the throttle, especially right off of 4. Other than that, car feels pretty good tonight. Setup makers, again, did a pretty good job with this setup. So we'll just have to see what happens in the long run, see if we can get a good long run, see what the tires do.
Now, how many sets of tires do you guys have to work with?
So for this race, we have 5 sets of tires,
Okay.
and I don't honestly think we'll need them because you can easily make this a 2-stop race if it goes green.
10-4, so you might be anticipating some green flag pit stops, huh?
I'm thinking so. We're only running about half this field that we usually field, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Maybe get some green flag pit stops and some good racing later on.
10-4. Well, good luck, man. I'm going to put you back up to the admin channel there, and we'll talk to you later on.
All right. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate it, man.
Bye now. See you. All right, that's Josh Bearden continuing to lead here. And I believe the lights are indeed out on the pace truck, so we will be going green next time around. He still has Patrick Hernandez right there behind him. Okay, pace truck is in, making their way out of 4. It looks like Rocky Tittle did indeed decide to retire that 33 machine.
Green flag.
Racing once again. Look at the 97, Dennis Weeks And boy, he wasn't expecting to have some problems there with Alfred Vasseur. Vasseur moves into third spot. Weeks has been battling with Patrick Hernandez on the last couple of restarts, and now Alfred Vasseur is up in the second position. Boy, he's going to challenge for the lead here in a minute. Here they go through turns 3 and 4. Let's see if he can close in on the 6 machine as they come out of 4 here. These guys, they get more green flag laps under their belt, and they get a good feel for how the car's feeling, under race conditions, and get in a good rhythm. Starting to stretch out a little bit from Patrick Hernandez, now trailing in third spot. And Weeks in a little bit of trouble because now Kyle Hall has got past the 97. He's up in the fourth spot. Dennis Weeks still right there. Hall hasn't quite gotten rid of him yet. You can see the rest of the field starting to space out a bit. Almost starting to develop 2 different packs here. I'd say about back to 9th place, it looks like it, and then from there they're starting to space out a bit more. After those 2, there's Sam Barnes. He's battling with the 8 machine of Josh Warner. And then behind them, there's the 88 of Aaron Tribble. He's battling with Elijah Ennis in the 40 machine. And then from there, there's Marty Roberts. He's battling with Casey Marshall for that 9th spot. Then we have Josh Klinger. He got that fast repair done and got back on track. He's battling with the 4 machine there for that 11th position. Marshall running in 11th. Well, actually, he's battling with Cole Grimes. Grimes in the 4 machine and battling actually for that 12th spot that Josh Klinger's in. And surprise, surprise, not sure what happened. New leader, Patrick Hernandez, right up to the front. Boy, he was behind Alfred Vasseur. I got a little complacent there. We're used to seeing Josh Bearden kind of just pull out. Bearden flashing there just a little bit of a connection issue. Alfred Vasseur, he's right there. Boy, they're almost nose to tail as they go down into turn 1. Oh boy, this is going to get interesting. He's going to make a move on the 6 car in the 2nd position. Put out Alfred Vasseur up the 2nd spot. Now trying to draw a bead on the 2 machine of Patrick Hernandez. We're 30 laps in of 160. Not a whole lot of banking here to help you out, boy, and this place can be a little tricky. It's like a flat version of Darlington as far as I'm concerned. Although you do have different lines that you can take through the turn. That turns 1 and 2 can be a little tricky, and seems like the cars are handling a little better now that the tires get up to operating temperature. I know Vasseur, he's really pushing Hernandez hard there. Trying to find a way. Hernandez goes a little wide. I think he opened the door. And I think, is Vasseur going to be able to drive through? He might have stayed ahead just enough to beat him down to turn 3. All it takes is just a little bit of a gap. If you have a gap, you best believe the guy behind you is going to go right in there. They're your top 3, kind of getting away from the rest of the pack. Dennis Weeks, he's now coming under pressure once again for Kyle Hall. Hall looks like he's about to make a move on the 97 here. He shoots down on the inside, turns through. Oh, you got a caution there. Looks like that's Cole Grimes hard into the wall. Added a few more marks to that outside wall there. Might have been just a self spin from the looks of it. Let's run the tape back and take a look here and see what we can see here. There he is on the outside of Klinger, the 17 machine. And yeah, he got back on the power. You see him trying to correct, and he overcorrects it into the wall. He locks it down. It doesn't make too hard of a hit. It doesn't even really bend the nose up. So yeah, he locked it down just in time to keep from getting some severe damage to that 4 car. Now that puts him back to 17th position. Any damage he may have, he certainly won't have to use a fast repair for that. There were caution here, lap 34. And here comes some of the leaders, and Hernandez and Tribble stayed out here, but the rest of the guys are coming in. Alfred Vasseur, followed by Josh Bearden, also the 97, Dennis Weeks, and Kyle Hall, all coming in for some fresh Goodyears. There's the 8 of Josh Warner. Sam Barnes coming in. The Klinger's in. There's the 99 of Chappelle. Casey Marshall down getting her tires. There's an Alfred Vasseur. He's making his way out. Now Patrick Hernandez, he opted to stay out. Everybody else, now Hernandez and let's see, Don Reedy and Cole Grimes are the only guys who have not pitted yet. Let's see if we can grab Patrick here and find him in the chat here. Hey, Patrick, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, man, loud and clear.
Hey, man, how you doing? Man, you and Dennis Weeks, man, that was a kind of a crazy start there, but kind of got your feet under you now, huh?
And he put me to sweat earlier in the race, but man, it was a good battle.
Yeah, man, and so you opted to stay out. You liking how the car's feeling right now? You think you can stretch those Goodyears out a little bit?
Yeah, man, I really like how the car's feeling. But now I don't think the car's going to feel too good with all these guys that come to pit. But again, I'm rolling the dice early, so I think it's too early on the race to test some things and have time to recover if they fail. So I think I have a good car. Maybe not to win the race, but I think I have a good, solid top 5 car.
10-4, yeah, because I tell you, you and Josh, you guys are battling for that top spot in the standings at the moment. So I think right now, coming out of the pits, he's, let's see, where is he? He's back there, and where is he? I don't even see him. I can't even see what position he's in. I'm trying to find him on our timing and scoring here. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, you guys, it's a long race, so a lot can happen, though. But, yeah, I'll go ahead and put you back on your channel, and good luck. We'll talk to you later on.
Honey.
Okay, here we go. I think we're getting ready to go green here. Lights are still on the pace truck, so we probably have one more lap to go. I'm thinking they'll probably go out this time. And where is Josh Bearden? He is, I don't see him in my, there he is, in 7th spot. Okay. I knew he was back there somewhere. You got a couple of guys. There's Cole Grimes. He's back on pit road, along with Don Reedy. Decided to get some fresh tires for the restart here. And they'd already, I think this is their first times in. So they opted. So now everybody is pitted except for Patrick Hernandez. He's the only one out there on the tires that he started on. So he's really going to be pushing it now. So as we roll around here, we're going to take a quick break and be back for the restart. And you're watching the North American Fantasy ARCA Series, Season 1, round number 8, here on Rice Motorsports TV. All right, here we are for the restart here. Green flag is out, lap number 39, and we're racing here once again at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Hernandez comfortable with the way the tires are feeling right now. He got a good jump on. Oh, we got a caution.
What do you think, bud?
Oh, boy, let's see. Was that Reedy? Oh, Casey Marshall. Looks like Casey Marshall. There's Sam Barnes. Don Reedy also involved, and looks like the 6 machine. Josh Bearden was also involved in that a little bit. Oh, boy. Let's see. Let's go with Casey here and see if we can see what happened here. Here we are on the restart. Let's slow it down here as we go down here into turn 1. And there's Marshall going. Has got Sam Barnes on the outside in the 22 car. I don't know. Is anything? Oh, see what stuff's happening in front of her. There's a 6 of beer, and oh man, he got hard into the 29 machine there, and she just had nowhere to go, and just did collect Sam Barnes as she was spinning around. And oh, there's a 7 into the back of the 99. Klinger looked like he might have tagged the 6 just a little bit. Oh man, tough break for Casey there. Let's go ahead and take it live here. She's on pit road. Looks like she used her fast repair. Get that 36 machine back in shape here. She's on, and Josh Bearden, he's also coming in. He doesn't look like he has as much damage. Has a little bit of damage there on the front. We'll see. I don't think he'll use a fast repair. Let's see what he decides to do here. Oh, he went ahead and used it. Wow, and we're only 41 laps in of 160, I tell you. Yeah, I mean, it could be times, and he might not have had any choice. It might have been said required repairs, and he had no choice but to use it. Because I know he would have dearly loved to hold on to that. There's Lawrence Noel that won at 29. He's still sitting on pit road. I wonder if he might have, I don't know if he's been involved in anything. He might have opted to just try to hold on to his fast repair as much as possible. There's the field getting ready to go by. He's going to go a lap down here. Well, Noel was already 2 laps down. Now he's 3 laps down as the field goes by. And he's just going to sit and try to get as much work done on that 29 car as possible. He's the only one on pit road. And Patrick Hernandez, he's your leader, and he still has not pitted. And there's Aaron Tribble. And he's right behind them. The lights are still on the pace truck there. Let's see if we can grab Aaron here. Hey, Aaron, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. I tell you, got yourself up to the front here, and we were talking to Hernandez earlier. He likes how that car's feeling, but I don't know that. It's a second caution. He has stayed out, and how you like your chances there against the 2 car?
Yeah, I think I got good chances, but just have to see. He's a good driver. We all know it, but I've heard like even people on as many laps on tires as he has had better tire wear than I have. So I'm not sure, but I got better tires than he does. So let's see what we can do.
Wow, is that at this track or just
at this track?
At this track, wow.
Track.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think that tire wear is relatively low in a matter of speaking?
I don't know. I think it's just me.
Uh-huh.
I'm not the greatest at this track, I can admit. Not the best here. I don't think I have a winning car, but I think we have a good car.
Well, 10-4, I'm going to put you back up to the channel there, and good luck, man. We'll talk to you later on.
Yeah, see you later, man.
And out. That's Aaron Tribble. He's going to see what he can do here with the 2 machine. we're going to have, we'll probably have at least one more lap of caution here. Let's see, who's that? That's Marty Roberts in third. He's got himself up to the third spot. Let's look and see if he's in the chat here. Let's see. I don't see Marty in the chat at all. So let's see who's behind Marty. That's Elijah Ennis. I think I saw him in the chat. We might see if we can grab him quickly here. There he is there. Hey Elijah, Tony in the booth, you got a copy. I think I can hear you trying to work your mic, and we're not quite getting you just yet.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, 10-4, man.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear me that well.
I can hear you a little bit.
My mic is not very good.
Yeah, 10-4 copy there. But you got yourself up in that top 5, man, and still a bit of a long ways to go, man. How you feeling with the car?
I'm not too sure how I feel about it. I seem to be better in the day than I am during the night, so we'll see how it goes.
10-4. I'm gonna put you back up to the channel. Good luck now.
All right.
Hey, see ya. Okay, they're getting ready to go green here. I think Pace Truck's getting ready to come in. There he goes. Coming out of turn 4. Hernandez, and boy, he got a good jump. We're racing once again. Man, he caught Tribble napping. I think they go on the leader's discretion. And boy, he dropped the hammer and he was gone. He know he's going to have to get going. Those guys got those fresh tires, and yet the tire wear may not be that bad. So that's that's why he said he was happy to stay out and enjoy that track position. And if this boy, look at the distance that he has opened up. Both him and Tribble on the rest of the field already. Good grief, there he is, and there's Tribble, and there's third place Alpha Vassour. Now he's got Elijah Ennis battling with him there. That's among your closest battles at the moment. You can see the two leaders up the front there. There's a 97, Dennis Weeks. He's hanging in there. Let's see if he can make something happen here. Sun is set now here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. The lights will be coming out. I think we heard, we were talking to Elijah Ennis, and he likes it better when the sun is out. That track temperature may be dropping here a little bit. I don't know. This it might tighten the track up a little bit. We'll see what happens here. Dennis Weeks trying his best to hold on to the third and fourth place runners there. A little further back now, there's Marty Roberts. He's got about 2-3 tenths on the 8 machine of Josh Warner. And Josh Klinger. There's like 3 Joshes there. Josh Warner, Josh Klinger, and Josh Bearden. There's Josh Bearden right there trying to catch the other 2 Joshes there up ahead of him. And they're mixing it up. Somebody else having a little bit of a connection issue there. He's currently running in 9th. Hernandez is over half a second ahead of Tribble now as we're looking back through the field. Behind him is Marty Roberts. He's about to get passed by the 4, Cole Grimes. Put Grimes up into the 9th spot. Grimes trying to work his way up to Josh Bearden there, who's running ahead of him there in 8th position. Now, as the sun goes down and the handling changes on the car, as the track changes a little bit, it may be playing right into the hands of some of these drivers who may have just been thinking, if I can just hold out till the sun sets, I'll be in a little bit better shape. But no, once the track probably cools down, meanwhile up the front, there's Aaron Tribble. And well, look at that. He's got a over 1.5 second gap from Patrick Hernandez. And that's the least of his troubles right now. Alfred Vasseur right on his gearbox. It's kind of hard to focus on catching the guy in front of you when you got somebody breathing down your neck. Every time they go into the turn, and that's where Vasseur seems to just really close up on him. Having to be very easy on that throttle. Oh, and Vasseur's going to make a move on the inside. I think he's going to make his stick, and he did. He's got that position. Put Alfred Vasseur up to the second spot. He's been pushing for that spot for a while now. He finally got it from Aaron Tribble. And boy, I tell you, he's got his work cut out for him now, though. Patrick Hernandez, 1.7 seconds ahead. There he is right in front of him. Can he run him down here, crossing the line there? Now we're lap 53 of 160. It's all about getting into a rhythm now, because he's getting over a half a second now on third place Tribble. So now it's all about just hitting your marks. Let's look a little further back and see. Now the guys are getting a little spaced out here. There's Dennis Weeks. He's in fourth spot. And he's, wow, he's over a second from the 40 machine of Elijah Ennis. And he's 2 seconds ahead of the 6 machine of Josh Bearden. Let's see, is Josh closing in? I mean, he's barely closing it. He's hanging around 2.1 seconds back from the 40 car. Everybody's getting spaced out pretty wide now, because there's a gap between him and Josh Warner. Wow, that's a huge. Wow, that looks a lot more than 1.7 seconds, but that's what it is. There's Josh Warner, and there's the third Josh Klinger. Still in that top 10, running in 8th at the moment, trying to fight off the 4 machine of Cole Grimes. And that gap up the front is starting to come down. Alfred Vasseur now 1.5, 1.4 second gap. It was like 1.7 to 1.8. And I don't know, you would think eventually those fresher tires are going to benefit them a little bit. Now, Alfred Vasseur, he's only pitted once. In fact, all the guys that are running in the top 4, with the exception of Patrick Hernandez, have pitted one time. Let's see, Josh Bearden, he pitted twice. Elijah Ennis pitted 3 times, actually. Now, I don't know if he took tires each of those times, but it's safe to say that everybody running out there has changed tires at least once. And all of that was back on anywhere from lap, say, 21 to lap 40, where tire changes were made. Josh Bearden, he probably has the freshest tires out there. He pitted on lap 40, and matter of fact, even Andrew Brown, the 7 machine, pitted on lap 40. So they actually have the freshest tires in the field at the moment. So there's Josh Warner. Grimes, he's been working on the 17 of Josh Klinger. Starting to get a little bit of a gap there now. Trying to keep pace with him. It's almost a half a second back from the 17. long as these cars don't get away from them, this could very well turn into a fuel mileage run here. Let's look a little further back. There's Marty Roberts running in the 12th position. Behind him is Sam Barnes. Well, actually, the 7 of Andrew Brown is behind Marty Roberts. Sam is behind Andrew Brown. Then we have the 00, Don Reedy. 15th position, there's Casey Marshall. Now, Marshall, she's a lap down. I'm not sure when she's done. Let's see. I don't know when she pitted. Let's see. Casey pitted on lap 39. And we have exactly 100 laps to go. We're on lap 60 of 160. But she did get down a lap somewhere. So if another caution were to come out, she would be the lucky dog. And a pretty good gap. She's a second behind Roberts and about a second and a half ahead of Sam Barnes. And they're actually on the lead lap. So, she has no pressure from Noelle, who's actually a lap down to her. She's the only car that's on the lead. She's the only car that's one lap down. So right now she's sitting pretty. Just keep that 36 machine on the track. And I'll say if and when the next caution comes out, she should get that wave around to get back on that lead lap. Kind of closing in there on Marty Roberts just a little bit. Meanwhile, up the front, Alfred Ressort, he's chopped into that lead. It's less than a second now, 7/10. He's getting a little closer to that 2 machine. Could those good years on the 2 car start giving up on him just a little bit? He's run 62 laps on those original tires. A little more, than half, almost as half the amount of laps Alfred Ressort has run on his tires. And that could, it seems like now Hernandez, he might be praying for a caution here before too long. There is a bit of a gap. All the cars are gapped out pretty good here. But if he starts to lose 1 or 2 positions, depends on how quickly those tires fall off. He might need a caution or something. Or it might even, like I said, might even do a green flag pit stop. I should have asked Josh Mearden, league owner, how many laps they can go on a tank of fuel. Let's compare those lap times, because he's definitely catching up here. Let's see. Let's look at Hernandez. And as Ressort, the last 3 laps, Alfred Ressort, he is definitely running faster than Patrick Hernandez. So he's definitely closing in on him. In fact, he's down to a 1/10 of a second here. And there he is right there. Oh, and he's taking a look on the inside. Oh boy, and they got the 29, the lap car, Noelle, right in front of them. Now this is going to hurt somebody. Depends on where they have their cars positioned as they go down. Hernandez dives to the inside of Noelle. He did stay to the high side enough to allow the 2 front runners to get through. Oh, looks like Vasseur got a little sideways coming out of 4. It gave Hernandez just a little bit of a breather for a moment. It was up to about 3/10. Now it's back down to a 1/10 of a second, that lead. He might be in for the fight of his life now. I think they also have in the tire model in this build. Oh boy, he's close on the inside there. He didn't get into him. Man, that was super close. Boy, they're battling hard. There's Dennis Weeks, and he's catching up. Josh Bearden is also getting close as well. Everybody's starting to gain on the 2 machine there. Field starting to close up. The top 4 are within a second or so of each other. There's Bearden. He's all over the back of Dennis Weeks. Alfred Vasseur, he has managed to get around Patrick Hernandez, pick up that lead position. Now we're going to look and see what happens with Hernandez here. He might be in a bit of trouble. When these guys are spaced out like this, well, they're not going to, the chances of a caution, statistically speaking, start to go down unless someone just makes a mistake and spins out, gets it wrong coming out of 4 perhaps, or even turn 2. So far, Patrick Hernandez is holding on to that second spot. Things are getting a little hot there behind him. Josh Bearden battling with the 97. Well, I tell you, as far as Hernandez can push those tires, he may be able to hold on here. And if there's another caution, it'll be interesting to see if he can race back up to the front, because they obviously would lose some position even if you pitted under caution. There's a couple of different scenarios going on here. What if they made green flag pit stops? Now, he would obviously lose at least 1 lap. The track is big enough that he'd probably only lose 1 lap. And then he would have to hope that it would stay caution-free. Okay, we have somebody coming in. There's Marty Roberts. He's coming in. Okay, first green flag pit stop here on lap 72. And he's in. Looks like he's just did get into his pit stall there. Looks like he's going to get 4 fresh tires there. He's the only one on pit road. So he continues to lead. Hernandez, wow, he's still holding on to that second spot. I tell you. And we were talking to Josh Bearden at the beginning of the race, saying that they had the 5 sets of tires, but they don't think they're going to need that many. And I tell you, this tire wear is amazing in the fact that the tires just don't seem to be wearing all that bad. We don't really see Hernandez getting too squirrely. Looks like Bearden, I don't know, and he's still battling with these guys with fresher tires. Wow. Bearden might get him coming out of 4, though, this time. Here they come out of the 3 and 4. Hernandez still fighting to hold on. Bearden's got him at the line for that second spot. But he doesn't have the position to get that inside line. That is amazing that Patrick Hernandez can hold on like that. And there's Weeks. He's back there watching this all unfold in front of him. In fact, they've kind of pulled it there almost 3/4 of a second ahead of him. And that's including Patrick Hernandez with those 74-lap-old tires. continue to motor along as the sun sets in the west there. The lights are now on here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Let's look a little further back. There's Aaron Treble. He's running along in fifth. Boy, he's got quite a cushion there for him. Now, he thought he might run maybe in the top 5, and that's exactly where he is right now. Almost 3 seconds back from fourth place Dennis Weeks, but whopping 4 seconds ahead of the lapped car of Reedy. So he's got a very comfortable margin right there to pretty much just roll right along at the moment. Just another day in the office. Meanwhile, up the front, there's Josh Bearden. He's gotten that second spot. Well, actually, he got past Hernandez, and he's getting pretty close to Alfred Pastore. And he's really challenging for that lead now. Hernandez trying to hold on for that third spot. All getting close to a second behind Josh Bearden here. Let's look a little further back. There's Dennis Weeks running in the fourth spot. He's still over a second and a half behind Hernandez. Now we're just about to hit the halfway mark, and Patrick Hernandez is still on that original set of tires. You know what I was just about to say? He might short pit, meaning that he's going to come in now. He's going to roll the dice the way this thing is going. I mean, it's very possible that it could go green the rest of the way. And he stops now. He's shown that he can go half the distance of the entire race on one set of tires and still be running in the top 5. And unless he's pulled the trigger and come on in, if these other guys don't respond, he could very well battle with them very well toward the end of the race. Now he's going to lose one lap here. They're going by it now, so he'll lose that lap. But the question is, can the other guys do the rest of the race?
Caution, caution.
And the caution comes out. And I don't think he wanted to see that. I don't think he wanted to see that at all. Let's see what the caution was for. Looks like it was Noel. Let's see. He doesn't look too, let's see, Marty Roberts might have been involved. He's on pit road already. Well, let's look at Noel and see if we can see what happened here. Okay, more stuff's happening here. That's okay. Let's run it back here so we can see the whole thing. Oh, big pile from the looks of it. Let's slow it down here. And here they are coming down the turn 1. There's Noel. He's up against the wall. That 29 car, that powder blue car up there. And he comes off the wall. He's got it sideways. And there's the 15. The 15 just avoids it, but Josh Bearden does not. Oh, man, he collects the 29. And Casey Marshall, I think that's. Oh, she's going to get. Oh, and she can't avoid the 29. And she gets Sam Barnes I think that's the 99 in the middle, and the 7 trying to lock up, and it just gets up under the 99. Oh, wait a minute, is this boy, I tell you, let's take it back live here. Let's see. A lot of guys on pit road. Josh Bearden, he's in. Now that might have been an old replay, because that's the last one that the software recorded. So I'm not 100% sure what's going, what brought out that caution, because that almost is like one that we saw before. Let's look at Marty Roberts here. That might have been what actually brought out the caution here. And here's the replay. He's all by himself. You know what? I think this is what it was. Yeah, and he got loose. And oh boy. Yeah, you're supposed to lock it down all right. And then he just decided to go ahead and tow back to the pits. And that right there is what actually brought out the caution. Let's take it back live here. And he's finished getting towed back to the pits. Like he I don't know if he used a faster pair or not. He might have. But now he's back out and running. Roberts 4 laps down. There's a 99 right behind him there, Michael Chappelle. Lawrence Knoll on pit road. Hit his marks right on the dot there. Elijah is right behind him getting service. Hernandez, he did stop and get tires. Pitted on lap 79. So now he's got fresh tires, and I'm pretty sure he can go the distance. Even if there's some more caution, he's on the lead lap. He's running there in 6th position. So yeah, he's probably going to feel pretty good. And there's Casey Marshall having servicing done on the 36 car. It's like 4 tires. Don't know if fuel is really an issue or not. She's down and away. Also, Don Reedy on the way out right behind her. Here's Alfred Resor. He's making his way in. Boy, he was having a good run as well up the front. Got into the lead there for a while. But is he going to take tires? Doesn't look like it. So he's happy with the tires he's got. Oh, and did he shut the car down? No, he's just sitting there and not sure what's going on there. But boy, the field is on the backstretch at the moment. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with Alfred Resor. He's been there for a while now. It doesn't look like he's having any work done. Okay, 35.4 seconds. Maybe it was just some optional repairs he was having done on the 19 machine. On his way back out. Josh Beard back up to the front. He's got Dennis Weeks right behind him. Aaron Trimble there in 3rd. Got Cole Grimes, the 4 car, in 4th spot again. Followed by the 17 of Josh Klinger. Sam Barnes, he's in 6th spot. He's followed by the 7 of Andrew Brown. There's the 99 of Michael Chappelle. He's in 8th spot. Elijah Ennis, 9th position. Casey Marshall got herself into the top 10. And they're followed by Don Reedy in 11th. There's Patrick Hernandez in the 12th spot. And Alfred Resor, we saw him coming out of the pits there. He's in 13th. Or perhaps 12th. I'm not sure if he may be, I don't know if he's ahead of Hernandez or not. Looks like he is, I guess. So Hernandez is in 13th spot. And then Hernandez is at the tail end of the lead lap. Just over halfway. 86 laps of 160.
Green flag.
And they're racing once again. Josh Beard, he's going to try to pull out a gap here on these guys. Aaron Tribble is a bit of trouble there. He's down to the inside. Taking that low line is Dennis Weeks. Kind of watching what's going on here in front of him. Klinger up to third. He's going to go under Klinger. Klinger trying to hold on the outside. Battling right along, and all the while, Josh Bearden, he's got 1.2 second gap on second place, Aaron Tribble. A little further back, there's Andrew Brown battling with Sam Barnes there for that sixth spot, trying to get that from the 22 car. Behind them, Alpha Vasora's got his hands full with Casey Marshall and company. Marshall now up to ninth position, got a little high, managed to keep it off the wall. But Hernandez, somebody, did I see somebody? Was that Klinger? I think caution is out. Klinger's down on the inside
I need to
wall.
tell you about your car, bud.
Looks like Hernandez got some damage too on that left rear. Not too bad though. Okay, let's look at Klinger here on the replay here and see what happened here. There's Klinger. Now he got coming off a 2 there. He got it sideways. So now he's headed down to the grass. Now he's nowhere near Hernandez. So he's on his way to the wall. Let's look at Hernandez and see what happens here. Okay, he drifted up to the 36, Casey Marshall. Oh, and he nosed it into the wall. Wow, he didn't have that much damage though. The left rear got the most damage, if any. It doesn't look like that much. So he may have dodged a bullet. I don't know if I ever saw him use a fast repair at all tonight. He may still have that in his back pocket. So that's how he ended up involved in that caution as well. Let's take it back live here. Bearden continues to lead here. And Tribble still hanging on to that second spot. And Dennis Weeks, he's right there. Let's see if we can find Dennis here. Let's look here, let's see. There he is. Hey, Dennis, Tony in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
What? Things are starting to get a little interesting here, man. How do you think the night's going for you?
Well, considered I'm not very good at this track, I'm taking whatever I can finish in right now.
Well, I tell you, man, because this track, does it kind of remind you of Darlington a little bit with the two different types of sets of turns?
Not really. It makes me think of Pocono with turn 1 and turn 3.
Okay. There's the flat track and all of that and everything.
Yeah, just hanging in here, man.
Yeah,
Trying.
10-4, man. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Nah.
All right, then. So I'll put you back. You were in the driver's lounge, right?
I don't care, man.
Okay. All right, man. Good luck, man. We'll talk to you later on.
All right, bud.
All right, that's Dennis Weeks, man. He's just cruising along tonight. He's going to take whatever he can get. There have been a couple, 2-3 drivers have said this place is not exactly their cup of tea. There's Hernandez. Now, he decided to come on pit road. maybe he's going to. See, we're lap 190, lap 92. So we got 68 to go, and I wonder if he's going to use his fast repair. Let's take a look at the rear there, and the car is still, yeah, he look like he may be just getting tires. It looks like he's going to get a set of tires, a complete set of tires, because that damage on the rear doesn't look all that bad from what we can see here. He's got plenty. It looks like he's going to stay in there and then get some work done on the rear of that car. He's got time. He's going to get as much repair work done. The field is just now starting to come out of turn 4. And he's down and away. So he'll go around and catch up to the field. 13th spot. And there's only 2 cars that are still running behind him. And that's Noel and Roberts. Josh Warner, he has put the 8 car behind the wall, along with Hall, Tittle, and DePlanch. So only 4 retirements so far. Let's go ahead and let's try to grab Josh here once again and see how things are going on with him so far. Hey, Josh, Tony in the booth, got a copy.
Hey, what's up, Tony?
Hey, man, I tell you, a little bit of an up and down there tonight, man. You got caught up in some stuff, but you made your way back to the front here.
Yeah, I got caught up kind of early. I guess the 29 just got loose. Collected a bunch of us on that last couple of restarts ago. Got down on the pit road, had to burn one of my quick repairs. Thank God we have 2 tonight. And been kind of driving my own race, just trying to do my own thing, get back up here out front. I don't have very many cars in this race tonight, so racing's a little better. Still got a lot of things we got to talk about after the race, but I think the racing's getting better.
10-4. Now, did y'all decide, did you think you might have more cautions? Is that why you added an extra fast repair tonight?
Yeah, this race races a lot like an actual short track, so I decided that I'd give my drivers 2 quick repairs just to make sure. It seems to be working, even though we don't have, again, a lot of drivers in here, but car's been pretty good all evening. Everybody's been racing pretty well, cleanly. Just have to see what we can do in these last 65, 70 laps here.
10-4. Are y'all getting ready to go green? Because I can put you back down to that to the channel here.
Yeah, we're coming to the green flag right here.
10-4. Well, good luck, man. We'll talk to you later.
Yep. Talk to you later, Tony.
Yeah.
Adam Westfield's an ass.
No. Well, see you later now. All right. Well, that's Josh Bearden getting ready to go back to work here. And green is out once again. Bearden leads them down to turn 1. There's Aaron Tribble trying to close in on the 6 car. Or he's definitely closing in on him. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, no. Was it? I think it's the 2 car. Oh, Patrick Hernandez. Bearden said they have 2 fast repairs tonight. I don't know if he's used one or not. He's going to have to use one now. Good grief. And Chappelle, he's got some damage as well. Let's take a look at this. Let's go with Michael Chappelle here and see if we can see. Here's the restart. He's going down, and okay, the 00 got into the 99, and he collected the 2 car. He goes into the wall, outside wall. Hernandez goes down and collects it goes to the inside wall, and there you have it. So he was an innocent bystander at that time, in the wrong place at the wrong time. But I'm thinking he'll have a faster pair to get that car running once again. Still, he didn't lose any positions because he was on the tail end of the lead lap. Now him and the 99 are coming in here on the pit road. And they look like they're the only two that are coming in, and definitely going to probably use their faster pairs. Let's see what kind of pit stop times they have here. Chappelle hits his marks. He used his faster pair. Hernandez is in his stall. Okay, he has a 15.3 second stop. Hernandez with the 14.6. He had the quicker stop, but Chappelle was already rolling and was able to beat him off of pit road, so he still comes out 13th position. Because, of course, Chappelle did stop before he did. He had to travel a little farther down pit road to get to his stall. That might be, I don't know, that might be the first time he's used a faster pair. So he's got 4 fresh tires and car is brand spanking new. 62 laps to go. It'll be probably about 60 laps by the time they get the green here. The lights are still on the pace truck, so we have at least one more lap of caution after this one. And while we're waiting for that, we can go ahead and take a quick break here. You're watching the North American Fantasy ARCA Series here at Worldwide Technology Raceway on Rice Motorsports TV. All right, we're back here for the North American Fantasy ARCA Series here on Rice Motorsports TV. Boy, and the temperature has dropped a little bit. It's 76 degrees air temperature. Track temperature is now 79 degrees. So it has cooled down just a little bit. And the cars are coming around now. I think the lights might go out on the pace truck this time around. Let's look and see as they cross the line here. And yep, lights are indeed out on the pace truck. And so it'll be lap 101. 59 laps to go when we take the green once again here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Josh Beard and Aaron Tribble, he's hanging in there. He's one of the guys not 100% fond of this track here. Dennis Weeks, he's kind of just cruising too. I mean, everybody I think is going to try to take what they can get here tonight. Alfred Vasseur, he's running their fourth. There's Cole Grimes. The 4 car is now in 5th place. Last couple of restarts, the 4 was in 4th place. Now he's the 4th is in 5th place. Elijah Ennis there, the 40 car in 6th. Sam Barnes, 7th position. Andrew Brown running 8th spot. 17 to Josh Klinger. He's hanging in there. Still in that top 10. Don Reedy rounds out the top 10. He's followed by Casey Marshall. She's going to try to get herself back up in that top 10 for sure. Here they come out of 4. Pace truck is in. Waiting for that green flag or the driver to go. The leader drops the hammer, and we're racing once again. Everybody looks to get away pretty cleanly here. Oh, no, we got a caution here.
Real quick and then
Oh, looks like Reedy and the 99 also of Chappelle. Looks like those two are the only two probably that were involved in this. And Reedy, he's just getting going now. Let's take a look at the replay here, see if we can see what happened. There's Reedy. They're going down to turn 1 here. Oh boy, Patrick Hernandez. What in the world? He basically drop kicked the 00 right into turn 1. And there's Chappelle right there. Didn't see what actually happened to him. Let's look at it from his viewpoint here on his roof cam. Not exactly, I don't know what was happening there with, that was interesting. It's like, it almost looked like both the, the 00 and the 2 were kind of going down the wrong track. Let's look at that again. Let's slow that down this time. Here we go, and he's got, now there's Hernandez. He's coming right behind Reedy there. Matter of fact, let's get on board with Hernandez. Let's go to his roof cam here. And you can see it right there. I'm not exactly sure where Reedy was going. He's angled like he's going to go down the pit access road. There was no way. I don't know. I guess he was going to try to angle to go into turn 1. But, man, I don't know. That's, you know, take your choice, you know, who caused that one. But that was a kind of a strange entry, in my opinion, to turn 1 there. Let's go ahead and bring it back live here. Hernandez, he didn't, don't look like he came out of that too bad at all, really. Reedy, looks like Reedy has decided to put the car behind the wall, so he's done for the evening. Josh Bearden still your leader. So that'll put Hernandez up to 11th spot. He was 13th. Now he's up to 11th. And Lawrence Noel, he's still running the 29 car. Looks like the 99. He's moving into position here. He's Chappelle. He's now on the tail end of the lead lap. And Lawrence Noel, he would be the lucky dog if there were another caution to come out. He's only 1 lap down. He's the only car now that's 1 lap down. Because Roberts is 2 laps down, and of course Reedy was 2 laps down, but he retired. So if he's not involved in another caution, I hope he has another faster pair to use. I think he wants to get that 29 car in tip-top condition here. The nose is definitely messed up on that 29. Sounds like something's dragging along there on the 29. Making his way down pit road. He's the only car on pit road. Lots of spills and thrills as we get closer to the end of this race. And did he get into his pit stall far enough? Looked like he did. And, wow, does he not have a faster pair? He must have used both of them. Josh Bearden said that they had 2 to use tonight. And, of course, he was involved in some wrecks earlier. And you know what? Okay, there he is. Okay, he blinked out there for a second. And looked like he's getting work done on the car. He must have used both of his faster pairs. I don't know if he's going to get out in time to stay on the, well, he's not on the lead lap anyway, but at least stay 1 lap down. Okay, I'm not sure. That's weird. Now all of a sudden he used his faster pair. That's weird. Because you saw his car was sitting there for a while. He drove it in and stopped. That, you know what? It was almost like there's a little thing where you can. I thought I heard someone say one time, if you can drive your car almost up to your pit stall and then hit tow, so that it doesn't take so long to tow to the pits. I don't know why he would do that. You should have just had his faster pair checked, so he just pull in and use it and be gone. But now he's lost another lap, so now he's going to have to deal with Lawrence Noel, because they're both. I'm not Lawrence Noel, but he'll have to deal with Marty Roberts, because they're both now 2 laps down on the same lap, running 13th and 14th. Roberts in 14th. So yeah, the 99 is going to have somebody to battle. I'm not the 99, but the 29 is going to have somebody to battle with now. Now everybody is off of pit road. Josh Bearden trying to bring home another victory. In second place in the point standings, Patrick Hernandez, he's mired back in 11th position. Now that'll be good for Bearden. Looks like the 29 is getting ready to come back in for some more work. And actually, they're getting ready to go green, so he's coming. If he's coming in now, oh boy, I wonder if he stayed out or not. They're racing anyway. Yep, Noel is on pit road, as a matter of fact. And there's Alfred Vasseur. He's raced his way all the way to the front earlier in the race. Oh, and now he's taking a green flag pit stop. Well, that's okay. He got me on that one. I don't know why he would wait for the caution to go and come in and pit. Why would you want to do a green flag pit stop right at the start, right at the restart? I'm lost on that one. I don't have a clue, folks. I don't know. I give up. But hey, that's his strategy. That's what he wants to do. So he's making his way in. Hits his marks. It looked like, I guess he got a splash of fuel. He must didn't have enough fuel. He got to racing, and I don't know if he forgot to get his fuel or what. If it is, oh boy, that was a terrible mistake. It's definitely going to cost him a lap, because here comes your leader to put him another lap down. And there's Vasseur. He's getting up to speed here. Actually coming out of turn 4. Okay, he's on the tail end of the lead lap. Bearden hasn't quite caught him yet. I thought he lost a lap when he came in pit road, but not yet. But they're right behind him. Can't see him just yet. Okay, he's making his way down the backstretch, and there's Bearden coming out of turn 2. And there's Vasseur going right into turn 3 and 4, right down there. And Aaron Tribble, he has just been quietly staying finding his way back up into that second position. He wasn't too confident that he could get a win tonight, but he's having an absolutely great race night. Keeping that 88 machine back up at the front through everything that's happened in the latter parts of the race here. Dennis Reitz, you know, we know Dennis is strong on some tracks. He doesn't like this track that much. And that may explain why he hasn't really been pressuring the 88 as much as you would think he would. I definitely can tell you. Oh, Triple got a little loose there, giving Weeks a little bit of an opportunity. Get a little closer to him there as they come off of 4. Now, could his tires be going away? They both got the top 3 got tires on lap 82, so they all have the same age tires. In fact, most of the field running stopped either 82 or 83. Patrick Hernandez being the exception. He stopped on 96, so he's got the freshest tires of all on track right now. And speaking of Hernandez, there he is. He's up to 5th spot, challenging Elijah Ennis. And as hard as he pushed those that first set of tires 80 laps, I think he's feeling good enough now. He can just really go all out. He may, who knows? It just depends. Does he have enough time? Can he get to the leaders though? He's got his work cut out for him. He said he liked the way the tires felt the longer they went. And sometimes the drivers, they like worn tires. Sometimes when they're newer, they may be a little too grippy. Might be making the car feel a little loose to him, you know, just responding a little too well. He needed to not respond so well. Looks like he's going to get right by Elijah Ennis here, pick up that 4th spot. Oh, and Ennis goes into the wall. That's going to bring out the caution, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wow, we stayed green. He's still moving. Nope. Okay, caution finally does come out.
You want something to drink? Yeah.
That's showing Klinger. Did something happen to Klinger as well? Okay, let's go back and look at Ennis first. Let's see, because we saw him. And there's Hernandez. He got by the 40 car. He's trying to hold on, but he came out of way too hard. He was on his way into the wall, and he tagged the 17. So that's what happened there. That's what got Klinger. Klinger was okay until the spinning car number 40 tagged him. Now he was already going to go into the wall, but I think who was that behind him? He got a little help on his way into the wall. You can see the left rear there, but that's not what put him in the wall. He was already spinning. He was going to lose it and go into the wall anyway. So here we are. Let's take it back live here. And then here comes the field. Looks like, oh boy, looks like just about everybody's coming down. Elijah Ennis stayed out. Sam Barnes stayed out. Casey Marshall stayed out. Everybody else looks like they're in on pit road. Josh Bearden's in. There's Aaron Tribble. He's in. Dennis Weeks is coming down to hit his marks. Hernandez, he's in right behind Bearden right there. Colton Grimes is in that 4 car. Let's see who gets off first. I would think it would be Bearden. I think he hit his stall first. Who was that? Is that the 90? Who's that right there? That got out first. That is the 88 of Aaron Tribble. Okay. He won the battle off of pit road ahead of Josh Bearden. So Bearden's after him, and then Dennis Weeks, he came out in 7th place. Patrick Hernandez in 8th spot. And these three, now there's 2, Elijah Ennis, he's coming in. Sam Barnes is right behind him. Casey Marshall, once again, she elected to stay out. And the last time she stopped was lap 83. She may be banking on trying to get some, no, I don't think she's in the chat. Let me see. Oh, here she is right here. Okay, yeah, let's grab Casey real quick. Hey, Casey, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
I tell you got yourself up to the front here, and you trying to get some track position?
Yeah, I've been running the tires really easy that last run. So I'm going to try to see what this thing can do. I'm definitely probably not as fast as Aaron, though.
Right. I mean, how has it been feeling to you on long runs? Because we did have quite a few there at the first half of the race anyway.
The long runs have been pretty good. It's just these short runs that kill me. I'm not as fast as them on the short runs.
10-4, you know, and because we were talking to Patrick Hernandez, you know, he likes how the car feels, you know, a bit of a longer run there too, you know, and so don't have too many laps to go. You have enough there. You might be able to burn those Goodyears down a little bit here.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
I've been taking it really easy. I'm probably at like 99% tire wear.
Wow, you feel like you got a little in the tank, got something for these guys, and maybe, like you said, you've been taking it easy. May have a little surprise for them later on.
Yeah, I'm going to try to push it right here. I'm going to make Aaron actually work for it. I'm not going to let him by.
10-4, there you go. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Not really, no.
10-4.
But thank you.
10-4, and I'll put you back. Let's see, were you in the driver's lounge, I believe?
No, I was with the admins.
You're with the admins, okay, 10-4, and I'll put you back up there, and good luck, though, and we'll talk to you later.
All right, thank you. You take care.
For now.
All right.
That's Casey Marshall. And he's going to say, oh, hey, boys, you follow me for a little while here. Here we are, 40 laps to go, lap 120 of 160. And Marshall, she's current leader, followed by Aaron Tribble. Josh Bearden's in 3rd. Dennis Weeks in 4th. Patrick Hernandez up to the top 5 there, followed by the 4 of Cole Grimes. Andrew Brown is in the 7th spot. The 7 car is in 7th position. Josh Klinger still hanging on in the top 10 there in 8th. And there's Elijah Ennis. And then followed by Sam Barnes in 10th spot, Alfred Vasseur in 11th, and Michael Chappelle in the 12th position. That's the last car on the lead lap. Now Marty Roberts, he's still running. He's let's see, he's 2 laps down, and Noel, he's also running, but he's 4 laps down, and that's the last car running in the field. The lights are out on the pace truck, so we will be going. It'll be lap 122 when the green flag drops. I said it before and I'll say it again. It's just awesome to be able to celebrate diversity in motorsports. So happy to see Casey up there mixing it up with the guys and stuff. You know, go get them, Casey. And so here we go through turn 4. Waiting for that pace truck to come in. Pace truck is in. She's bringing them out of 4. restart on the leader's discretion. She drops the hammer and she's gone. Take it down into turn 1. She runs a little wide there. Now the 88's going to get by right now. That's about the only one that's got by. Oh, we got a caution. Okay, the caution came out, and that freezes the field, so I think she's still in second spot. And I think that was the 40 car, Elijah Ennis, from the looks of it. Might just have been a single car incident there. Let's go ahead and look at the replay here, see what we have. Yeah, there's Ennis inside Sam Barnes. They're coming out of 2, and there he goes. And he didn't hit anything, but he did spin enough to bring out the caution. And thank goodness no one else got collected. And so that's where we are there. No damage done to the 40 machine. Let's bring it back live here. So we will just reset here. Aaron Tribble, now your leader. Casey Marshall still in second position there. She was just ahead of the 97 of Dennis Weeks. Right as that caution came out, so wherever the caution comes out, it freezes the field. There's no racing back to the line. It freezes the field right there. Looks like Chappelle, he's on pit road. He's the only car that came down. He might be opting to maybe get some tires, get some fresh Goodyears here. We'll have around 30 laps or so once we go green once again. Looks like he's got his 4 tires and he'll get a little repair work done on the 99 machine because the rear of the car is a little banged up there. And like, sure, why not? Got time. Might as well get a little bit of work done. Every little bit helps. And he's going to take off and he's on his way. Let's see. There's Cole Grimes. Is Cole? Let's see. Is Cole in the chat here? Let's see if we can. Trying to find somebody we haven't talked to. Let's see. There's Cole. Hey, Cole. Tony in the booth. You got a copy? Mic check. Cole, can you copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, how you doing, man? You've been kind of bouncing around 4th, 5th, 6th, and you're hanging in there, man. And with everything that's been happening, man, how's the car handling for you tonight?
Yeah, it's a little loose. Sometimes, every once in a while, it gets a little loose. But then, but yeah, I started 4th and then got a little incident, so I got an EOL. And then I kind of made my way back up.
10-4, yeah, not exactly a favorite track of some of the drivers. Do you like running here?
Absolutely not. I do not like this track.
Oh boy, yeah. So this is definitely not one that'll be on everybody's Christmas list. But yeah, 10-4. Though. Anybody you want to give a shout out to? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put you back down to the driver's lounge. Good luck, man. We'll talk to you later on.
Thank you.
That's Cole Grimes. He's hanging in there. The four car has been in 4th position on a couple of restarts, and then he was in 5th position. Now he's in 6th position. He won't go out of that top 10. He just, or even barely, won't even go out of the top 5. He's right there, 6th spot now, trying to hang on and doing pretty good for a track that you don't like, and still able to stay up there in that top 10 like that. And I do believe, let's go on board with Tribble here. Okay, the lights are still on, so we'll have at least one more lap of caution. Let's see who else we can grab in the chat here. we pretty much talked to everybody I think that I saw in the chat. Let's grab Patrick here. He's charging back through the field. Where is Patrick at? There he is. Hey Patrick, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, man, loud and clear.
Boy, I tell you, man, you're earning it the hard way tonight, man. You keep getting yourself back up there, and you know you've been there before, and I think you know what to do, man. But you're running out of laps. Are you feeling good about the car right now?
Yeah, man. This race has been a complete odyssey. From the yellow when I made my pit stop, that it messed all my strategy. Then trying to come to the front, uh, avoiding all the wrecks, getting collected in wrecks. Man, has been a tough one, but I feel good about the car, and I think if I have the chance, I think I have something for the lead.
10-4, yeah. I tell you, man, that was something. That very first stint you did just about 80 laps on that original set of tires, and even when you finally did stop, and after 2 or 3 cautions, you finally did stop, and you were still running in the top 5. So I mean, yeah, man, I guess I would feel good too if I was running that good with tires that old.
Yeah, man, and it even surprised myself because I wasn't expecting to still being competitive with 80 old tires.
Yeah.
Man, I rolled the dice and everything was going according to plan, but the yellow messed everything.
10-4. I'm gonna put you back to your channel. I think you're getting ready to go green. But good luck, man. We'll talk to you later on.
See you later.
And where were you? Were you in the driver's lounge? I think.
In general.
In general, okay. All right. Good luck now.
I was all alone in one of the top groups.
10-4. Okay. Good luck now. I think that's where it was. And we're racing once again. There he goes. There he is in the 5th spot. Trimble got a nice jump there. Almost a second ahead of Dennis Weeks there. There's Hernandez. He gets by Marshall. Now he's trying to draw a bead on Josh Bearden. He's been chasing Bearden all night long. Next time we cross the line, it'll be 30 laps. It'll be lap 130 of 160. And if this thing were to go green, that may be just the amount of laps Hernandez needs. Meanwhile, up the front, here's Aaron Tribble. He certainly didn't expect to find himself up here. And you know, he may have a better opinion of this place when this race is over, if he can hold on for the victory here. Dennis Weeks not making much of an impact on the 88 car. He's about 7/10 back. In fact, is now almost just about a second now, just over a second. Coming under intense pressure from the 6, and matter of fact, the 6, Bearden might get him on the outside here. They go through 3 and 4. He managed to hold on, come to the line. Oh boy, that was close. Weeks, looks like Bearden just did get him at the line for the 2nd position. Weeks trying to fight back. Here comes Hernandez right behind them. Yeah, he's getting by Weeks. He's got a run on the 97 there. Now, did he clear him? Yes, he did. Both him and Josh Bearden got by, so now they're probably on a mission. Isn't that something? The 2 championship leaders have raced their way back through the field and trying to run down the 88 of Aaron Tribble. Oh, look at Bearden getting a little loose there. Through turns 1 and 2. Hernandez, I'm going to call him the tire master. He knows what to do with those old tires, and these tires aren't even that old. They pitted on lap 117. And that's not even 20 laps ago. So I think he knows definitely what he wants to do with those tires. Now is not the time to save anything. Whatever you got, put it on the table and let her go. They are definitely closing that gap. Tribble trying to hold on. That gap is now less than half a second. The 6 and the 2, they're coming. You know, you had that feeling sometime when you're leading a race, and then you try not to look at the lap counter like, how many laps left? How many laps left? I'm like, man, please let this thing be over. But right now, unfortunately, it's nowhere near from over. You got a little ways to go. Careful not to overdrive the car. Sometimes guys coming up behind you, and I've done it. I mean, I've done it to other guys myself. You know, you get behind the guy, and it's not like you have to necessarily pass him. Just put enough pressure on the guy and just wait for him to crack. And it can and does happen. Oh, and Bearden, he does manage to save it. Does he open the door for the 2 car? Not just yet. Boy, if he keeps that up a couple of more laps, he's going to find himself looking at the rear end of Patrick Hernandez there. Hernandez definitely racing with confidence. Now lap 136 of 60. Boy, these guys are 2 hard chargers. And Tribble is holding his own, trying to stay in the front there. Oh, and Bearden's in the wall. Josh Bearden in the wall, and he's still holding on to second spot, but I don't think for long. There goes Hernandez. He had to get regain control of that 6 car, trying to battle back now, coming out of 2. Hernandez starting to power away just a little bit. And then here comes Dennis Weeks to add pressure to the 6 from behind there. Man, this is going to be quite a finish here, I think. Let's look back in the field while we have time here real quick. There's Elijah Ennis. He's running 6th position. A little further back, there's Andrew Brown. He's running 7th. There's Josh Klinger. He's oh no, somebody, who is that? Sam Barnes got into the wall. You got Casey Marshall right behind them. She's in 11th position, trying to catch that 10th spot there. Sam Barnes, if he tags the wall a couple of more times, that may be what she'll need. And meanwhile, up the front, Aaron Tribble is in he's in big trouble here. The 2 car is coming in a hurry. Massive pressure from Patrick Hernandez. They race down the backstretch. He's going to try this outside line, I believe. If he can get close enough. He's been very good. He had not seen that 2 car get loose, even with worn tires, and these tires are nowhere near as old as the ones that he's been racing with the top 5 and the top 3 with throughout the race. He opened the door there a little bit for Bearden. Bearden trying to find a way back up there. Now 10 laps to go. It'll be lap 141 when we cross the line. Well, I think they're right. This is sort of like a short track on steroids. Here we go into turn 1. We're regardless of the outcome. Boy, let's hear it for Aaron Tribble, one of the guys who's not particularly fond of this track, giving it all he's got to hold back Patrick Hernandez. Hernandez getting close. Got to make sure he doesn't get too close. These cars, you know, with that low swept nose, they get up under the rear end and they will send the car up in the air guaranteed. Tribble, he went to the inside there. I don't know, did he open the door for the two? Racing hard off of turn two. Now Tribble gets a little loose there. He has to regain control of the 88 car. He's going to lose the position to the two. That may be all that Hernandez needed. And there's Josh Bearden right behind Tribble. Boy, he's got himself in a bit of a pickle now. Meat in the sandwich. Boy, you couldn't be in between two tougher competitors. Patrick Hernandez and Josh Bearden. Aaron Tribble trying to fight back. Hernandez continues to lead only by a couple of tenths of a second. Tribble not letting that two car get away. Now lap 144.60. And from the looks of it, now they got the 14th position, Lawrence Noel. That's going to be the first lap car that they catch. And there he is up there exiting out of, looks like 4 there. Hernandez, he's got a bit of steam now. He's got his momentum going now. Now he's a bit clear of Tribble, about a good half a second. Starting to bear down now. Here's that lap car we're talking about, Noel. Very smooth off of the turns. You don't see that two car wiggling at all. I mean, he is rock steady coming out of the turns. Still barely holding on to a half-second gap between him and, as a matter of fact, I started to say Tribble, but Bearden, he's got underneath Tribble, and he's got that second spot. Now, can he run down the two machine? There's nothing stopping him now. Nothing but air between him and Hernandez. About 14 laps to go. There's the 29. He's going to stay high on the outside, let the leaders get through. Oh boy, this is like deja vu. This is like from last week, wasn't it? These two are going at it again, and in the same position. Bearden trying to close down on Hernandez, but can he catch him though? That half-second gap is now about 0.6 now. He's trying to gather that car up a little bit every now and then. I honestly think Hernandez got a little bit better command of. Oh, and he did not want to see that. Oh my goodness, he didn't want to see that. I think that was Alfred Vasseur, one of the guys who had been running up the front. Oh my goodness, I think maybe Ennis might have been involved. Well, it looked like he's all right. I don't know if he was involved in it or not. He might have. Marty Roberts might have been involved in that too. Let's see. Let's go ahead and look at Elijah Ennis here on the replay. Okay, that's that's the older replay. We don't want to see that one. Let's go to Marty Roberts. That was from a previous caution. And he is just weaving along. Is that what brought out the caution? Whoa. What happened to it? Let's run it back a little bit so we can see what happened there. Okay. That was something that happened. This might not have been the last caution. He's trying to warm his tires up. Okay, this is not from what caused the caution, but from the looks of it, like he was, this is just from the last restart, I believe. He was just trying to warm his tires. And he got a little vigorous with it, going back and forth, a little bit too much. So let's go ahead and focus on Vasseur here. I believe this is what, oh, he got too much of that apron. That's what happened. Yeah, he grabbed too much of that apron. And, oh, boy, did the 4, he locked it down just enough to get by the spinning 19. And how about Klinger managed to get by? Good for Klinger. Eh? I mean, he always seems to tag somebody who is spun in front of him. Klinger managed to get by that time. Let's take it live once again. Now he's following Klinger on the pit road there. Casey Marshall, she's making her way out. She's the 10th place runner here. I believe she was 11th there for a while, and then she's back up to 10th. Looks like I believe Sam Barnes stayed out. I believe the guys who pitted, okay, Aaron Tribble, he pitted on lap 149. Josh Klinger pitted on lap 149 along with Alfred Vasseur, Patrick Hernandez, Josh Beer, and pretty much everybody on the lead lap, all the way back to Elijah Ennis. And so the guys who stayed out, I guess, was Sam Barnes. He inherited the lead. Last time he pitted was lap 118. And wow, we're going to have maybe like 8 laps or so to go when this thing goes green. And let's see if Sam's in here. We got to talk to Sam. Hey, Sam, Tony in the booth. You got a copy? Oh, I don't think I moved. I thought I moved him, but I guess I didn't. Let's try that again. Hey, Sam, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, I hear you, buddy.
Yeah, man. Okay, here we go.
You know, I'm not going to pretend this was a brilliant strategy. I was just coming around the corner, and I realized they pitted, and I didn't. So we're going to hope for the best.
Well, I mean, how's the car been feeling to you on long runs? You know, it hasn't been. You came in, was it lap 118, I believe?
And the car is not my favorite, and this is also not my favorite track, but we're making it work and having some good fights. But before I get too carried away, I definitely want to give a shout-out to Jake and Patty Howe, who got married yesterday. I'm so happy for the two of you guys. I was glad I could be at your wedding. I love you two very much. So I guess it worked out that I'm out here in front so I can well wish you guys, and of course any of my friends listening too.
There you go, man. And good luck, man. And we're going to let you focus and get back to what you're doing there. And who knows, we'll be talking to you before it's all over.
Fingers crossed. We're going to see how this goes.
All right, man. I'm going to put you back down in the general, right? General channel, I guess.
Yeah, thanks, Tony.
Okay, now good luck. Sam Barnes, he wasn't expecting to be at the front here, and he said, oh, he found himself at the front. Well, you know what? Let's see if we can make something happen here. He's got Aaron Tribble right behind him. Tribble definitely has proven all night long that he can run up the front with these guys. How about Josh Klinger? Got himself in third spot there. And I tell you, Alfred Vasseur and now Patrick Hernandez, he's got fresh tires. But some of those guys in front of him, I don't know. he's not going to have a whole lot of laps to work with. And boy, I tell you, if now this is going to be just too exciting. And folks just don't even go anywhere. Boy, if you got to go to the bathroom, just hold it. You just got to stay here and watch the end of this here. Lights are out on the pace truck. And man, I tell you, this is going to be one heck of a finish here. Making their way down the backstretch. Sam Barnes leading them down. Pace truck will be turning in this time as they go through turns 3 and 4. Got a dark horse there, Josh Klinger. We don't know what he's going to do, what he's capable of doing. Is he going to mix it up with these guys? You know, and we've seen Aaron Tribble there, and Masur and Beard and all of them up there. Now we're about to find out. Barnes drops the hammer. Here we go, lap 154 on the restart. He's got a good getaway. These guys are racing behind him. He loves that. Yeah, you guys mix it up, you know. Tribble trying to make a run on the inside. Barnes trying to fight back. He's got the position as they go down the backstretch. He's staying to that high side. He's going to stay on that high side as Tribble goes on the inside line there. He's not going to be able to hold a position. Tribble's going to... Oh, we got a big wreck at the back. Oh, it's Casey Marshall. And that's probably going to bring out a caution. Oh, man. Okay, let's and she's rolling again. Car doesn't look too damaged at all. Let's fire up the replay here so we can see what happened. Okay, she's underneath the 4 car. Is something happening in front of her? Doesn't look like it. Or she just got down there. I don't know if she caught some apron or not. She might have got just a little bit low coming out of 4 there. And let's go ahead and take it live once again. So she's still running. Car doesn't look all that bad at all. Boy, I tell you, now I'm trying to remember how many caution laps there are. May have, who knows, we might get down to a green-white checker. We're lap 156 now. There's going to probably be at least 2 or 3 more caution laps. Boy, this thing is coming right down to the wire. And Sam Barnes is still your leader. He's managed to hold on to the lead. I thought Tribble had gotten ahead of him. I'm not sure. No, I could have sworn I saw Tribble get ahead of him on the inside. Barnes took that high line, but I guess the caution came out before Tribble was able to get past him. So he'll be able to battle one more time, at least one more time. There's Chappelle. He's on pit road. Probably coming down, I guess, to get some 4 fresh Goodyears. Probably preparing for a green-white checker here, which it kind of seems like what it's going to come down to. Boy, this race has had a little bit of everything. Boy, we've had some long green flag runs, green flag pit stops. We started, of course, we get some cautions, you know, some kind of controversial moves there and stuff. A little bit of everything for you here tonight. And it still isn't over yet. We're lap 157 or 160. Is that Andrew Brown? Let's see. Is Andrew in here? There's Andrew. Let's see if let's talk to Andrew. We haven't talked to. He's got his mic muted. I don't know if he can hear us or not. Andrew, Tony in the booth. You got a copy? Mic check. Andrew, you got a copy?
I'm here.
Oh, he is there. Okay. Oh, hey, Andrew. Okay, I just did get you. Hey, man, how you doing? Man, I tell you.
I'm all right.
Yeah, I tell you what do you think of tonight, man? It's been a heck of a race out there, man. You guys been putting on a great show.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it clean and make it to the end, really.
How's the car been handling for you?
Better than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, this car has not been a lot of people's favorites tonight, and yet, some guys that folks been doing, I guess, better than they thought they would be. So
absolutely, it seems to have been a very good race.
Yeah, I tell you, man, and I guess it's gonna probably be a green-white checker here, and I know you're gonna try to do your best you can, man. Wish you good luck, and I'm gonna go ahead and put you down to the channel. I'm not sure if they're gonna go green or not. I'll put you back down to the driver's lounge here.
All right, thank you.
All right, good luck now.
Thank you.
All right. It's not over till it's over. There's Sam Bard. Okay, we're going to have at least one more lap of caution. I believe the lights are going to go out this time. It'll be lap 159 when we cross the line. So that's going to make it a green-white checker for sure. And we did not go. The caution is the lights did not go out on the pace truck, so we're going to have a couple of more laps of caution. So let's see. Is there anybody that we haven't talked to tonight? Let's see who's in the chat. We got a chance to pretty much go and talk to everybody. Let's see. I don't know, is the plans on? I guess he's still in here, but he's not running. I think we've pretty much covered everybody else. So I guess that's yeah, that's and Josh, he's up there in the admin. So yeah, we've Alfred Vasseur. Where is Alfred at? He's running there in third. Let's see if we can grab Alfred here again. Let's see, where is he? There he is. Hey Alfred, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah. What's up, Tony?
Hey man, what do you think, man?
It's a little nerve-wracking because I don't know how this is going to end up, but...
Good grief. I guess the green-white checker situation here, huh?
Yeah. We know what happened last time. I got a late race situation. I gave it up there in Phoenix.
Yeah, and I tell you, man, you've been up at the front. You led some laps, and you've been to the front and been to the back. Now you're back up at the front again, man. And I tell you, but everybody's got, I guess, pretty good tires under them and stuff, and ready to get after it, huh?
Yep. I've got 2 right sides on it, so I'm hoping that's going to be the key.
10-4. Anybody want to give a shout out to real quick?
Just my sponsors in real life: Panorama Signs, Panorama Jack.
10-4. Well, good luck, man. We'll talk to you later.
All right. See you.
Alfred Vasseur trying to make it happen here tonight. He's running in third. He's right there, folks. I tell you, they're making their way through turns 3 and 4. Sam Barnes, all the pressure in the world on him. And he drops the hammer. Here we go. And they cross the line, possibly for the last time tonight. Barnes takes it down into turn 1. There's Tribble. He's right there, and Vasseur is right there as well. And this time, Tribble, he didn't play around at all. He just goes straight to the front. Vasseur, and look at Vasseur and Josh Bearden and Hernandez. They're all right there. Oh, brother. And they're racing hard, and there goes Hernandez, and he goes around, and he collects Barnes. Caution is out. There's Casey Marshall gets collected. Oh, man, big pile of, oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. And the smoke's clearing. Aaron Tribble is still there. Alfred Vasseur at the front. Josh Bearden through there as well. And I guess, let's see. It looks like, well, it's not even showing. It's not even showing Hernandez. Hey, Sam Barnes, he's on pit road already. I wonder if they towed in or not. They may have towed in. And there's Hernandez. He's making his way in. Okay, it's going to be a. I wonder if he has another faster pair. I know we used at least one. They have two tonight. He's in. Dennis Weeks is in. Colton Grimes is also in. These are the three that are in. Barnes, Roberts, and Marshall, I think they towed in. Weeks, okay, he's making his way down to his pit stall. Him and Grimes have stopped. And Hernandez is in. Looks like he just came in and grabbed that faster pair, and he's on his way back out. He's in 7th position. Boy, this race just doesn't want to end. There's Aaron Tribble. Once again, back to the front. Boy, here we are into extra laps here. Across the line here, it's lap 164 of 165, so we've already extended now. Definitely going to be in green-white checker. I wonder if they have, I think they only have 2 attempts. Let's go ahead, let's jump on board here with Josh Beard real quick. And because I think they only have 2 attempts at this. Hey, Josh, Tony in the booth, got a copy.
Hey, what's up, Tony?
Hey, man, boy, this race doesn't want to end now. It's been so exciting, and you guys just don't want to stop.
Yeah, I know, right? No, I was hoping it would get over pretty quick so I could go to the bathroom. But, yeah, we're having a good race, having fun. Just, like I said, there ain't very many people left in here, so we're pretty much just screwing around at this point. But no, we've been taking care of the car all race. I got up into the wall a couple cautions ago, got a little bit of damage, but other than that, the car's been handling really good all race long. See if we got a shot to take another win here tonight, and we'll see.
10-4, man, and wow. So is this the last time they'll get a chance at a green-white checker? Is it only 2 attempts?
This is the second of 3. So we have one more, and I'm hoping we don't need it.
10-4, and I guess after that it just ends under caution, doesn't it?
Yes, if we do the 3rd green-white checker and a caution comes back out, it's over.
10-4. Okay, there will not be a 4th.
No, that's correct.
10-4. All right, then, man. I'm gonna put you back up to the channel. Good luck, and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, thanks, Tony. Appreciate it, man.
Good night. All right, folks, here we go. I mean, they do have an opportunity, like you said, like you heard him say. They could do this one final time after this if there is another caution, but then that will definitely be it. So if this one starts and then we get a caution, then on the next restart, whether there's a caution or not, who's ever at the lead when they if the caution were to come out, hey, that'll be your winner. Aaron Tribble, I know he is just loving this right now. The idea of him just being up here battling for a win. And now he's having some fun with the pace truck. And I think the lights are I'm pretty sure the lights are going to go out on the pace truck here. And yep, there they are. We'll be going green next time around. You've been watching I tell you, this has been an awesome race here, the North American Fantasy ARCA Series. Thank you for watching Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And, we have more racing action for you throughout the week here. Join us next Thursday for the Midwest Winston Cup Series. And then next Saturday for the North American iRacing Stock Car Challenge Cup Series right here on Rice Motorsports TV. Lights are out on the pace truck, making their way through turns 3 and 4. Aaron Tribble has to just hold it together for a couple of laps. I think he can do it. Waiting for the start. Here he goes. He drops the hammer and he's gone. Trying his best to get away from Vasseur and Bearden. Does he know that they can come on him like a freight train here? During those cautions, those tires cool down a little bit. Oh, and there's Vasseur. He gets a little wiggle. He had just enough a gap between him and Bearden. Bearden couldn't capitalize on it. Meanwhile, Tribble, he's still holding on. He's coming through turn 4 there. Coming down, he's going to take the white flag this time as he crosses the line. Racing down into turn 1. There's Vasseur. He's going to try to mount an attack on the backstretch here. We saw him get loose last time, giving it everything he's got. I could have sworn I saw a little wiggle from Bearden back there. Making their way down. Here goes Vasseur. Trying his best to hold on and trying to mount an attack on the outside. Here they come, and he's into the wall. And he wrecks, and it's not going to matter because Tribble's going to cross the line, and he's going to be your winner tonight at, oh, man. What a finish. What a finish. Aaron Tribble. Boy, if ever somebody earned a win, boy, this young man has earned it tonight. Getting a little congratulatory bump there from Josh Bearden. And there's Patrick Hernandez to offer his congratulations. That young man, he held on against some powerhouse drivers there tonight, folks. And I know that is one happy young man tonight. Time to light them up. Aaron Tribble, your winner. We'll go ahead and get the other guys into the winner's circle here. Let's see, we'll grab Josh Beard and put him down there, and also and Patrick Hernandez. Where's Patrick at? We'll grab him and put him in there as well. And also, and then of course, the man of the hour. Where is Aaron at? He's up here.
He's coming.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna drag him down here now. Hey, Aaron, man, boy, I tell you, boy, you earned that one tonight, son. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. It was such a good race, man. It was a very clean race, not too many cautions. That was the luckiest driver around, man. I can tell you, it's definitely not the fastest car, but we had the luck.
I tell you, man, and maybe your opinions have changed about Worldwide Technology Raceway. I know you said it wasn't quite your favorite track, but man, you sure handled yourself out there tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yes, my grandpa, grandma, mom and dad, friends and family, and my friend Chris over on Twitch at Lost Music Freak. Make sure you check him out. He does some great content streaming, and yeah. Just a great race.
10-4, man. Congratulations once again. Let you go celebrate.
Yeah, sweet, man. See you later.
All right, now. See you next week.
See ya.
Hey, Josh, man. Hey, you got the pole, and you were back and forth through the field, and man, you showed why you're the points leader for a reason. You were just about back up there, man, and but you got close with not quite close enough though, but still got that second place finish there.
Yeah, we had a good race all race long. Things pretty well went our way. You know, I had a little bit of rear end damage late in the race, and I already figured I have 2 wins and I'm the points leader. I just save what I have and take hopefully a top 3 or top 5 and come away with a second place finish. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm proud that Aaron finally got a win, as I know he's been looking for one for a while. And it was just overall good racing today.
10-4. So that's his first win of the season?
Yeah, that is his, I believe, first win of the season.
10-4, man. I tell you, and he could not, like I said, he really earned that because he could have not have been battling two tougher opponents, you and Patrick Hernandez, man. So yeah, he definitely earned that one for sure.
Well, if Alfred in the 19 hadn't have gotten loose, and I hadn't have gotten loose right there on the restart, we would have probably had an easy 3-way battle for the win. But I'm happy things turned out the way they did. Congratulations there, and happy for him.
10-4, man. Congratulations on the second place, man. We'll let you go celebrate.
Yeah, thank you, man. I need a cigarette after this race.
All right, then.
For sure.
Yeah, we'll see you next week then.
All right, you take it easy, Tony.
All right,
thank you for doing what you're doing for us every week.
Oh, my pleasure, man. Yeah, you guys putting on a great show, man, and keep up the good work.
Well, thank you. We try our best. You have a good rest of the weekend, man.
All right, you too now. Hey, Patrick, man. You I don't know how you feel about this track, man. You got to start loving this track, man.
man, it's not my favorite, but I know how to handle it. Man, what a race! What a turn of events from going on the lead, going to pay for my scheduled pit stop, then trying to avoid wrecks, getting collected in wrecks, trying to charge my way to the front. Man, what a race! I'm drained. I'm drained, man.
Yeah, man. At one point, man, I was calling you the tire master, man. Take the run that car as far as you did on one set of tires and still be competitive. You know, I knew it. Oh, shoot, if you only had like 20 laps on a set of tires, I'm like, oh yeah, he's gonna be up there battling at some point if he can get up there.
Man, in my opinion, I had a nice strategy. You know, if we were green all the way, I would just go to one pit stop, and man, everything was going good. I went to pit, all good, and when I'm going out, the yellow came out. I said, "You have to be kidding me!"
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't expect that either. When I saw that just as you were exiting, I'm like, oh boy, I know he didn't want that. But
yeah, then with 12 laps to go, I'm leading, and then another yellow comes out, like last time in Kentucky, a late race caution, put me to thing. I stay out to go to pit, stay out, go to pit. I decide to go to pit, and a lot of guys decide to stay out. And when it count, I didn't have my best restarts. That's something I will have to improve with the late race restart. So, man, I keep learning, I keep improving, and let's see if I can do better next time.
10-4, man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Nah, I want to say thank you to Josh for what he does, keeping this league alive. To all the guys that race week in and week out. For you for some awesome streams. Thank you guys.
10-4, man. We're gonna let you guys go celebrate, man. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, man.
Yep.
See you next week.
See you next week.
All right. See you, Josh. All right, folks. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight, and we're going to go ahead and bring up the race results here. And Aaron Tribble, your winner. Josh Bearden came second. Patrick Hernandez third. On fourth, we have Andrew Brown. In fifth place, Cole Grimes. Michael Chappelle sixth. Dennis Weeks seventh. Alfred Versor eighth. Josh Klinger 9th. Sam Barnes rounds out the top 10. Casey Marshall brings it home in 11th. Lawrence Noel 12th. Marty Roberts 13th. Elijah Ennis 14th. John Reedy 15th. Josh Warner 16th position. Kyle Hall 17th. And Rocky Tittle 18th position. And Ken DePlance rounds out the field in 19th. And we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of the North American Fantasy ARCA Series. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that you'll know the next time we go live. And for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.